Welcome back to PSC's Tech Byte. This week there is a really great news because Microsoft on the 5th of September released version 1.6 of SharePoint Framework. SharePoint Framework 1.6 includes a bunch of new capabilities, including the capability to use the new Microsoft Graph and Web API client libraries, so we can use MS Graph HTTP client as well as AAD HTTP client to consume either the Microsoft Graph APIs or any third-party API secured through Azure AD. Moreover, there is the availability of the tenant-wide extensions, so you can create SharePoint Framework extensions that you can register tenant-wide and make them available across all of the site collections in your tenant just with one step of registration. Moreover, there are some updates and upgrades of the SharePoint Framework dialog framework. So let's move to the demo environment and let's see how to upgrade a solution toward the latest version of SharePoint Framework. So here we are in Visual Studio Code and we have a SharePoint Framework solution that, as you can see from the package.json file content, is based on SharePoint Framework 1.4.1. First of all, in order to upgrade your environment, you have to execute npm and install globally the @Microsoft/generator SharePoint latest version, which I already done in my environment. And if you want to upgrade a specific solution, you can just use npm updated to see what are the versions, the upgrade versions available for the packages you have installed in the solution in which you are. And we will see that we have 1.4.1 of SharePoint Framework, while the 1.6.0 is the latest one available. And so we will have to upgrade all of the packages using the following syntax. So npm install the name of the package at latest to get the 1.6.0, and we will save it in the package.json file. We can do the same for the dev dependencies using a slightly different syntax, so something like that, --save -dev to store those dependencies in the dev dependency section of the package.json file. And once you have done that for all of the packages, you will be almost ready to upgrade your solution. It takes a while to download all of the packages, so I will start with the first one and I will pause the registration and resume once all of the packages will be completely installed. Okay, now all of the packages have been updated, as you can see from the package.json file. So if we would start building the solution right now, we would have a few compilation exceptions. First of all, because with version 1.6 of SharePoint Framework, we need to add a new file, even empty, index.ts file under the src folder. And moreover, because we need to move and slightly change the content of the tslint JSON file. So let me move that file to the root folder of my solution, and let me replace the content with what we have right now in any fresh new SharePoint Framework 1.6 solution. Once you have done that, you can simply clean your solution using gulp clean, and then using gulp build you will be able to build the solution and play with SharePoint Framework 1.6. So let me show you gulp build. And as soon as the build will be ready, we can simply run gulp serve and play with the solution, for example, in the workbench, because this sample solution includes a client-server part. So gulp serve --no browser. And as soon as this will be ready and the gulp serve will be listening to my requests, I can simply open the browser and using the SharePoint workbench, which is right here, we can make a request for the workbench page, and we can add the sample web part that we have in the current solution. And here it is. And this is the sample web part built using SharePoint Framework 1.6. As you can see, there is a request in the pipeline here for my web part. And that's it. So you update the packages, you slightly update the outline of the solution with the index.ts file and with the tslint JSON file with the updated syntax, and that's it. Have fun with the SharePoint Framework 1.6. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it useful and have fun with SharePoint Framework 1.6. Thank you.